Today, I'm going to be talking about the evolution of Instagram. Instagram is an ever-growing platform and is making changes all the time. I'm going to discuss how Instagram has changed, why Instagram has changed, and what is driving those changes. Long ago, in 2010, I remember downloading the Instagram app. I remember uploading my first photos and playing around with filters. And then I remember deleting the app because literally none of my friends had Instagram, so I had nothing to do on there. When Instagram looked like this and it wasn't sleek and shiny and actually had a chronologically ordered timeline, things were simpler. No one cared how many followers you had or what you posted. You just had an Instagram to share things with your friends. Back then, my Instagram looked like this. I know, it's super embarrassing. Like, who would post stuff like this nowadays? And throwback to when Instagram filters had a border around them that you couldn't take off. Those were the days. But back then, people didn't care about the filter, as you can see by this first photo that's overly filtered. Content, as you can see by me literally posting the same photo, and yes, all those were taken on the same day. Or caption. Yeah, I was just bad at captions. I don't want to talk about it. Now, Instagrams are curated and beautiful. We use the same filter on all of our photos, make sure we have a great caption, and make sure that our Instagram timeline looks aesthetically pleasing, as you can see by the two examples here. But why did Instagram change? How did we get from literally not caring at all about what we post and why, to making sure everything is perfect and everything looks good? I'm going to explain a few reasons why that might be. One reason Instagram has changed is for the aesthetic. No matter where you go, you hear people saying, "Oh my god, that's my aesthetic." And this is translated over to our Instagrams. We use filters to create an aesthetically pleasing look to all of our photos, but it turns out there is a science to it. According to a study done by Nima Jalali and Purushottam Papalata, click rates on photos are actually higher for photos that include a higher proportion of green and lower proportions of red and cyan. So when picking a filter for photos or a specific concoction of how much exposure, saturation, etc., we choose things that can lead to higher click rates on photos, which then causes us to continue using that filter due to positive reinforcement of getting more likes on those photos. Another reason Instagram has changed is that we are now more likely at this age to post photos that include ourselves to document memories and specific events. This is included in the curation of Instagrams because we're picking and choosing specific photos to post. In a study done by Junho Sang, Kun-sik Han, Dongwoon Lee, and Song-wook Kim, they found that teens were more likely to post selfies, photos that include themselves either alone or in a group, than adults. I found this is very true, especially when comparing the accounts I follow on social media. Here you can see that this account, that is a personal account from someone my age, has almost all photos of people and always include the person who owns the account. Whereas my grandmother's account, as you can see, has no photos of her or even people in general. Maybe her dog every once in a while, but never a photo of people. This shows how much Instagram has changed because in the past, it was common practice for everyone on the app to share anything, whether it was a picture of people or a photo of a dog or just a picture of what you were eating, shown on the left. But now it's not so commonplace to post a photo of just anything, which is shown on the right. And lastly, and probably the most saddening reason Instagram has changed is the rise in teen depression and anxiety in recent years. A study done by Eileen Frisian and Stephen Egermont found that Instagram browsing is related to increases in adolescents' depressed moods. Because of this, they concluded teens with a more depressed mood may be more likely to post on Instagram to possibly enhance their image and to find encouragement through likes and comments. Instagram makes it very easy to curate what you post and post the best version of yourself. It makes it easier to present a happy and healthy version of yourself when behind the scenes that might not be the case. And this is probably the biggest factor of why Instagram has changed. Instagram has gone through many changes, not only with the app itself and the interface of it, but also how we post and what we post. And although there are many factors in this, one thing is for sure, and that is Instagram is going to keep changing and evolving, just like the world around us.